We are live from the stage of the Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas. It is Friendly Live, brought to you each and every Wednesday by Platinum Chevrolet Cadillac in downtown Terrell, Texas, and Henley Auto Supply right here in Greenville, Texas. I want to say a big thank you, first of all, for a lady that I've grown to love even more and the excitement that she brings to our community. Would you give a big hand for the owner, because we're in her house, Barbara Horan. Now, I'm not gonna talk to you today about a lot of things because you came here to see something that I came here to listen to and see. So I'm going to introduce them, and after you leave today, you're going to say, "Yeah, we're going to listen." What was their name? That Western Swing couple. Would you put your hands together for Cowgirl Janey and Marshal Allen Bailey? Like I said, folks, and let me stop. I can introduce the man over there playing that bass. Whoo, come every Sunday. You can hear him at the Top Real Cowboy Church. Marshall Jarvis, thank you so much. And right here, you hear him every day, Monday through Friday, on friendlyradio.com, The Rev. That's right here playing today. And the man that's sitting there with that, I don't call it the Bob Wills fiddle, but that has played at Bob Wills Fiddle Festival, and Kevin is here today to play again for you. Would you put your hands together for today's show, Marshal Allen Bailey and Cowgirl Janey and all of these guys right here.
All right. Thank you, folks. Hope you're feeling good, because we're going to play you just a little bit of cowboy music, kind of like you grew up on. So, maybe a lot of you might remember this old song from when you was a little kid. I'm back in the saddle again, out where a friend is a friend, Gene Autry, where the longhorn cattle feed on the load of chips and wheat. I'm back in the saddle again, riding the range once more, loading my old 44, where they sleep out every night and the old log is right. I'm back in the saddle again. Whoopie-tie-I-O, rocking to and fro, back in the saddle again. Whoopie-tie-I, yeah, I'll go my way, back in the saddle again. Here comes that fiddle. Thank you so much, folks. Y'all remember old Gene Autry singing that song. Well, I'll tell you what, you might not believe this, but every day he sings that song about 10,000 times all over the world. Boy, it'd make him tired, wouldn't it, if he had to do that in person. He didn't have any idea when he did that song that it would hang on all these years later. But here it is. We're going to do a song up next here. How many of you folks remember the Sons of the Pioneers? Remember them guys? All right, this next song I'm going to sing, I always thought was indicative. It suited the country, indicative of the country that I grew up in, and that's up there in western Kansas. Now, I'm going to tell you what, a lot of folks don't realize before I get into this song, the tumbleweeds are actually Russian thistles. And they was brought over to this country by the Mennonites when they was planting turkey red wheat. So if you ever see a Western where these old boys are out there getting ready to draw their guns and tumbleweed rolls in back of them, that's not right, because that was before the tumbleweeds come along. Now, only a group only in Western music, cowboy music, can you possibly write a song about weeds and it'll be a hit. I'm a roving cowboy, riding all day long. Tumbleweeds around me sing their lonely song. Nights underneath the prairie moon, I ride along and sing this tune. See them tumbling down, pledging their love to the ground. Lonely but free I'll be found, drifting along with the tumbling tumbleweeds. Cares of the past are behind, nowhere to go but I'll find just where the trail will wind, drifting along with the tumbling tumbleweeds. I know when night is gone, a new world forms at dawn. I'll keep rolling along, deep in my heart is a song. Here on the range I belong, drifting along with the tumbling tumbleweed. See them tumbling down, pledging their love to the ground. Lonely but free I'll be found, drifting along with a tumbling tumbleweed. Sing along. Cares of the past are behind, nowhere to go but I'll find just where the trail will wind, drifting along with the tumbling tumbleweed. I know when night is gone, a new world forms at dawn. Now keep rolling along, deep in my heart is a song. Here on the range I belong, drifting along with a tumbling tumbleweed, drifting along with the tumbling tumbleweed.
You know what? What would we say? That's a good hoot and a holler or song right
That's
there.
a good hoot.
Folks, I'm going to tell you what. I'm sitting back here. I don't know about you, but I'm enjoying this because it's bringing back memories to this old boy. And we want to thank you for being here today. And that streaming audience, we will love you. We love you guys. We're coming back to the Texan Theater for Friendly Live here in just a moment because we got to do some commercials. Y'all come back with us.
Every truck and SUV is on sale at Platinum Chevrolet.
New 2021 Silverados start at only $37,999, or choose from new 2021 Trailblazers and buy for under $20,000.
Don't miss Truck Month at Platinum Chevrolet.
Need a part for the right price? Look for that red and blue sign. Henley Auto Supply at 1510 Stonewall. Over 800,000 CarQuest parts to choose from. Domestic, European, and Asian parts. Henley Auto Supply at 903-455-1969. 455-1969. Henley Auto Supply has the right part to keep your vehicle running. And backed by the best hometown service. Henley Auto Supply. Great people, great products, great prices. Henley Auto Supply and CarQuest.
We are live from the stage of the Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas. It is Friendly Live, brought to you each and every Wednesday by Platinum Chevrolet Cadillac in downtown Terrell, Texas. And we do have a visitor from Terrell. Where's that Terrell visitor? Didn't someone from, are they still in the line getting their food? I know they are. And Randy, we got him right here from Terrell, Texas. Yes, thank you all for being here. And Randy Kuhn, we call him the giver, Henley Auto Supply. Two individuals that have been with us, our two companies that have supported us all the way. And you know what I'm going to do? I have to do our producer here, Mr. Ian. I got a question. I'm going to bring them back on stage, and the audience has already told me prior to me talking to you about this. I was going to talk to Matthew about it, but they've already talked to me because they came here to hear music. So we're going to let them start playing, and they're going to play 3 songs in a row. How's that? Woo! Would you put your hands together for Marshal, Alan Bailey, and his friends? Can I say that?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, this is the first time we've all played together as a band, just right here. What do you think of that? Are these guys talented or what? And this stuff we played got a lot of chords in it. It's not easy to play. Ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome to the stage my lovely wife, Miss Cowgirl Janey. Hello, darling. Whoa. I told you I wouldn't hit that mic. Look what I did. Sorry about that.
Hi, Marshall.
Nice to see you.
It's nice seeing you.
It's been a long time.
Ah, it is, yeah.
Well, Cowgirl, let's sing a song together. This is a song that's on our CD, and there's a reason we recorded this. How many of you folks out there remember Betty Boop? Yeah. That's how new this song is. Betty Boop come out with this thing during the 1930s. Well, the statutes of limitation has run out, and we didn't have to pay royalties on it. So that's why we recorded it. It's called, but it's still a great song. That's My Weakness Now.
He's got eyes of blue. I never cared for eyes of blue, but he's got eyes of blue, and that's my weakness now.
Well, she's got dimple cheeks. I never cared for dimple cheeks, but she's got dimple cheeks. That's my weakness now.
Oh
Oh my,
my, oh me,
oh me. Well, it should be good, it would be good, but never was a gentleman.
But I like a gentleman.
Well, that's your problem now. I like curly locks.
But you don't have curly locks.
But honey, you can buy a Tony in a box.
And that's my problem now. Oh my, oh me,
Oh me, well it should be good, it would be good, but oh golly gee, she likes to bill and coo. I never cared to bill and coo, but she likes to bill and coo. That's my weakness now.
He likes a long good night. I've never had a long good night, but he likes a long good night, and that's my weakness now.
Well, she likes rainy days. I never cared for rainy days, but she likes rainy days. That's my weakness now.
Oh my, oh me,
Oh me, well it should be good, it would be good, but oh golly gee, she likes to bill and coo. I never cared to bill and coo, but she likes to bill and coo. That's my weakness now.
Oh,
That's my weakness now.
Thank you.
What do you think of her? She got a set of pipes on her, ain't she? And you're just hearing the melodic end of it.
I might have pipes, but I don't have a brain. I might forget the words.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's all
Yeah.
right. You know, they wrote a song about that, If I Only Had a Brain.
Brain.
Well, why don't you do another one, darling? Do that one about sagebrush in heaven.
Yeah, sagebrush in heaven. Will there be sagebrush in heaven? Will there be humble weeds? Will there be grass for my old saddle pals? Every night in the moonlight we'll sleep. Out under the skies of the great western skies, great beauty is all I can see. Where the red river flows and the sweetest flower grows, in heaven what more will there be? Out under the skies, in the great western skies, great beauty is all I can see. Where the red river flows and the sweetest flower flows, in heaven what more can there be? Will there be sagebrush in heaven? Will there be tumbleweeds? Acres of grain and a wide open plain, in heaven what more can there be? In heaven what more can there be? Thank you so much.
Thank you, Cowgirl Janey. I'm a lucky Marshal, ain't I? Boy, I'll tell you, I done all right for myself. Oh, Cowgirl, she is the host of our show, Western Swing and Other Things, syndicated radio show. We are in our 34th year and proud to say that we are now on friendlyradio.com. And it's largely in I don't know, I guess I'd call it a fault of yours. Luke Clayton, he's the guy that got me and Friendly together. And Luke has been on our show for over 10 years with the outdoor adventures of Luke Clayton. So give old Luke a hand now. Mighty proud to have you there, Luke. I'm going to do this one in the key of E flat, and this always makes the band kind of throw things at me. But it is a lovely, beautiful song. And when we went to put this one on our CD, I was really surprised to find out that Walt Disney owned the copyright on this. And the reason that he did is because it was on a Walt Disney cartoon. But it featured Roy Rogers and the Sons of the Pioneers. Blue shadows on the trail. Shades of night are falling, the wind begins to sigh. The world is silhouetted against the sky. Shadows on the trail, blue moon shining through the trees, and the plaintive wail from the distance comes a-drifting on the evening breeze. Move along, blue shadows, move along. Soon the dawn will come and you'll be on your way. But until the darkness sheds its veil, there'll be blue shadows on the trail. Did you want to try that? Move along, blue shadows, move along. Soon the dawn will come and you'll be on your way. But until the darkness sheds its veil, there'll be blue shadows on the trail. And until that darkness sheds its veil, there'll be blue shadows on the trail. Shadows on the trail.
Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas, Friendly Live. I have a young man standing next to me that I'm very proud of and proud to be his friend, but knowing that the Christian man he is, you know, I told him before I asked him to stand up that I was going to tell you that not only is God in the house, the sheriff's in the house. Terry, thank you.
Thank you for inviting us. Really, this is great. And you're right about one thing. That's how I'm led every day, and that's what gets me through everything. Is God.
Folks, that's your sheriff of Hunt County. Give him a big hand. Yeah. And he's already been recognized, but he's got to be recognized. Stand up here, my friend. Oh, boy, I tell you what. Folks, this is one friend that I've known for many years. The best fisherman, the best hunter, the best blueberry cobbler maker on a fire. Put your hands together for our friend, Luke Clayton.
Friendly, I'll go along with the blueberry cobbler.
Folks, he's in I don't know how many newspapers, so thank you, Luke. And then Harold Banner, you can catch him on Friendly News right here every Friday morning at 10 o'clock, and then at 8 o'clock on friendlyradio.com. And you can also catch Western Swing and other things on friendlyradio.com, 4 to 6 every Saturday. With that said, let's go to commercial break and come back to the Texan Theater, Friendly Live.
Carol Hoops and Trey Warren at C&R Floors invite you to their new location for the same quality products, service, and installation they have provided for over 20 years. C&R Floors, 2706 Highway 69 South in Greenville.
When you've got a real emergency on your hands, you need a full-service ER team on your side. And only Hunt Regional Healthcare offers complete care for emergencies. We've got emergency medicine certified physicians, trauma certified nurses, specialty surgeons, respiratory therapists, and an on-site full-service lab and imaging to help you get back to living your best life. Hunt Regional Medical Center, the right choice for complete care.
Are you tired of those big chain tire dealers giving you the runaround? Are you not getting the customer service you deserve? If not, call me and I will wrench the competition. Come see us at Discount Wheel and Tire at 4609 Wesley in Greenville. Discount Wheel and Tire, and we will get you all that you deserve.
And we are live from the stage of the Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas. It is Friendly Live. Brought to you each and every Wednesday by Platinum Chevrolet Cadillac in downtown Terrell, Texas, and Henley Auto Supply right here in Greenville, Texas. I want to take time right now to thank some people here at the theater, and that is, number one, and I know he's probably pulled out that other hair that he had in his head before we started this morning, and that is one of the best, I think, the best sound people coordinator in this community. Would you put your hands together for Mike Rowan up in that sound booth? Yeah. And the staff of the Texan Theater. Can I get a hand? I'm going to tell you what, it's fortunate. And I told Marshal, I said, Marshal, when y'all get to the theater, you're going to have that wow factor. Yeah. And it worked, didn't it? It did. And that wow factor includes all of those clapping that you just gave. And one more, and he thought I forgot him. He thought I forgot. Look here. Sweet William, well, he's gone. But our stage director, Bill Simon, is gone. Anyway, are you ready for some music? We're going to let them play some music right now. Marshall, Allen, Bailey, Marshall Jarvis, two Marshalls in the house. Keith, or Kevin, Friedman, I got it.
Friedman means freedom.
Freedom, that's right. And the Rev, Matthew Middleton. Put your hands together for this music.
All right. Being the Marshal of Dodge City, one of the things that I have always done and always loved growing up out there was all the history of Dodge City. And I'm going to give you just a little tidbit of the history of Dodge City that I'll bet you don't know. Let's go back to the year 1878. In the southwest corner at the intersection of 2nd and Trail Street there in Dodge City, sat this little tent saloon that was run by a guy by the name of Tom Sherman. Everybody knew you didn't mess with Tom Sherman. As a matter of fact, one of the ways he won his notoriety was there was no drunk giving him trouble, so he started running down the street shooting at him. And he shot him and he got him down. And then he walked up and shot him in the head to make sure he was dead. And then as he walked off, he was cussing his own shooting because he should have got him with the first shot. But he was a rough, tough character. Okay, now this is the part of the story that I want you to listen to. Back in October of 1878, there was a Texas guy by the name of Jimmy Hoy. And Jimmy was running around, running his horses through the saloon, shooting the place up, running his horse through the next saloon, shooting the place up. So there was a bunch of guys got together, decided they was going to shoot old Jimmy up. And so Jimmy made his escape by going down 2nd Street, and he was crossing the bridge, and somebody nailed him on the back of his horse. It was over a 1,000-yard shot. Any of those cowboys there will tell you that it wasn't nothing but luck. Now, Wyatt Earp, he claimed in his book, Frontier Marshal, that he is the one that made that shot. At that time, Wyatt Earp was in Tucumcari, New Mexico. Bat Masterson said that was one hell of a shot. But they took old Jimmy up there. Now, there's an interesting phenomena that often happens whenever you're shot and you're bleeding fast. Your blood pressure drops down to nothing, and you start to freeze. And that's what was going on with Jimmy. He was complaining about cold. He was dying and he was cold. So they run over and they found the only thing that they could find was sheets from a nearby prostitute's crib. And they wrapped him up in those white linen sheets and went to get the doctor. Okay, there was a poet that happened to be there by the name of Frankie Johnson, who watched this whole thing, and he sat down and he wrote out the poem, Tom Sherman's Barroom, and it come out the next day in the Dodge City paper, and it was sang to the tune of The Unfortunate Waif. The Texan cowhands liked it so well, they took it back down the trail with them, and when they got down there, they changed the words to The Streets of Laredo. But I'm going to sing it to you the way it was originally written all those years ago. As I walked out through Tom Sherman's barroom, while walking out through Tom Sherman's one day, I spied a young cowboy all wrapped in white linen, wrapped up in white linen and cold as the clay. I see by your outfit that you are a cowboy. These words he did say as I boldly walked by. Sit down beside me and hear my sad story. I'm shot through the chest and I know I must die. Oh, beat the drum slowly, play the fife lowly, play the dead march as you bore me along. Take me to the hilltop, play the song for me. I'm a young cowboy, I know I've done wrong. Get 6 jolly cowboys to carry my coffin, 6 pretty maidens to sing me a song. Put bunches of roses all over my coffin, roses to deaden the clods when they fall. So we beat the drum slowly, we played the five lowly, bitterly wept as we bore him along. Took him to that hilltop and laid the sod o'er him. He's a young cowboy, although he done wrong.
You know, I want Marshall, it sounds good back there in that chair, but it sure, does it sound good out here to you guys? All right, how about just keep going, all right?
Keep going.
Marshall Allen Bailey. Clap for him, would you please?
I want to get my sweetheart back out here.
Yeah.
Side by side. Oh, I bet this is a song that you haven't heard in a long time. But if you have been around since the late 40s and early 50s, I know that you're going to recognize this song, Side by Side. Oh, we ain't got a barrel of money, maybe we're ragged and funny, but we're traveling along, singing a song, side by side. Don't know what's coming tomorrow, maybe it's trouble and sorrow, but we're traveling the road, sharing our load, side by side.
Through all kinds of weather, what if the sky would fall? Long as we're together,
It doesn't matter at all. When we've all had their troubles and parted, we'll be the same as we started, just traveling along, singing a song, side by side. Oh, we ain't got a barrel of money, maybe we're ragged and funny, but we're traveling along, singing a song, side by side. Don't know what's coming tomorrow, maybe it's trouble and sorrow, but we're traveling the road, sharing our load, side by side.
through all kinds of weather, what if the sky would fall? Long as we're together,
It doesn't matter at all.
when we've all had our quarrels and parted,
Maybe the same as we started, just traveling along, singing a song, side by side. Just traveling along, singing a song, side by side. All right, Cowgirl Janey, while we got you up here at the microphone, why don't you do another song that is one of our favorites? And
All right.
I love the way she does this song. It makes me want to keep her.
Well, good. It's good to know now after 12 years.
One called The Navajo Trail. Has it been 12 years already?
Yes, dear.
Ooh.
Mhm.
tell you what, Cowgirl Janey, if that don't bring back a memory, I'm going to tell you, I ain't going to tell you how old I was when I heard it, but that's some awesome music. It is. And folks, I'm sitting here listening to this music. That's pretty good for just the first time playing together, wouldn't you say? Yeah. All right, we're going to commercial break because when we go to commercial break, you know what it does, Matthew?
Pays bills. Pays the bills.
It pays the bills. We talk about that all the time about over at friendlyradio.com. You see who's sitting in the audience also, sitting right there? Papa Cass sitting right there in the audience. Folks right here, Mike Castleberry, we know him as Papa Cass. Yeah, we're coming back to the Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas for Friendly Live. All right.
Company coming? Make sure they stay with us. At Best Western Plus, we'll treat them right. Like hot complimentary breakfast, spacious rooms, a glorious pool, fitness and business center, and best of all, a friendly staff. Our large, flexible meeting rooms are great for business and social get-togethers. Best Western Plus, just off of Interstate 30 near Cracker Barrel. Staying with us is always a plus. Best Western Plus in Greenville.
Hi, I'm Kathy with Long Branch Dental Center. Lumineers are porcelain glass shells that fit over the top of your teeth and give them a dynamite look. You can change the shape, the size, and the color. So call today to ask about Lumineers. Long Branch Dental Center, making North Texas more beautiful, one smile at a time.
We're live from the stage of the Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas, and without ado, I'm going to tell you right now, Platinum Chevrolet, Henley Auto Supply, bringing you right now the music on this stage with this man and this young lady, Marshal, Allen Bailey, and Cowgirl Janey, and the rest of this crew. Put your hands together right now.
All righty, I'm going to take you back to the Old West again. I don't know how many of you folks ever been around or worked with longhorn cattle. But you know, longhorn cattle, they're the same as a barn sour horse. I mean, they like their surroundings. They like being where they are. And unless they've been trained as such, they don't really like being away from home. And those early cowpunchers found out that if they could drive those longhorns far and fast enough away from the only place they knew, that they would soon form a bond with the only thing they did know, and that was the guys that were driving them up the trail. Now, each Texas company hired a couple of what they called warblers. And if you don't know what a warbler is, that's just a guy that rides his horse and and just sings and stuff. And them old longhorns hear that voice, and it would keep them. Well, it wouldn't necessarily keep them from stampeding, but boy, I'll tell you what, if a nasty old storm come up, them guys would be up there warbling on top those hills. And if them steers could hear those guys, it'd be more of a chance that they'd be calm. Now imagine this. During this time we're talking about, the most popular song that the Cowboys actually sang beside your Stephen Foster songs, because Stephen Foster back in those days was relatively brand new, was an old Scottish folk tune by the name of Annie Laurie. That's what was the most sang song out on the range. Now imagine this. Imagine that you were in a cow drive and you'd been out on the trail for a month and a half, maybe 2 months, and you were within range of Dodge City. You could see the lights up there. But if you've ever been up in our country, you know darn good and well that you can see the lights of a town from 40 miles off. So, but at least it was the lights of a town and you knew your destination was ahead. And you're wrapped up in a blanket trying to get some sleep before you go out on night guard, and you can hear Warbling Jim. He's standing beside his horse, and he starts out singing the most popular song that was during those days. Maxwell Weldon's braes are bonny, where early falls the dew. It was there that Annie Laurie gave me her promise true. Gave me her promise true, and never forget will be my poor Bonnie Annie Laurie. I'd lay me do and deed. Her brow was like a snowdrift, her nape was like a swan, and her face it is the fairest that e'er the sun shone on, that e'er the sun shone on, and dark blue is her eye, but for Bonnie Annie Laurie I'd lay me do and dee. Now imagine that old same old cowboy wrapped up in a blanket trying to get some sleep. I don't know why I feel so restless. Moon is shining bright. Cattle all are resting easy, but I just can't sleep tonight. Ain't no cactus in my blanket. I don't know why they feel so hard, unless it's Warbling Jim out there singing Annie Laurie out on guard. Annie Laurie, I wished you'd quit it. I don't know why I lack so much sleep. You know, they say that she married young Doc Wilkins. Oh Lord, that was hard. I wish that fool had quit his singing Annie Laurie out there on guard. What's that? Yeah, would you warm me up some coffee, pard? Then maybe, just maybe I can stop Jim from singing on guard. Gave me her promise true, and never forget will be, but for Bonnie Annie Laurie I'd lay me do
Marshal, we got to do it. We got to do it again. It's going to be the last one. Next week, folks, we got a young man that's going to be here. I won't be here next week. I'm a veteran, and I take advantage of the VA, just like this young man here does. But he don't have to be at the VA next week, so he's going to MC Friendlee Live next week. The Rev. And I just want to say again, thank y'all for being here, because I'm fixing to go to the audience after this. We're going to commercial break. When we come back, they're going to just keep playing until the producer says, we're out. And when he does say that, they're out, but you're here. All right? So we're going to commercial break, coming back to the Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas for Friendlee Live.
The recipe for great food is simple. Make it fresh. Wings to go in Greenville, where every order is a custom order made with fresh ingredients. Wings to go, 7818 Wesley Street in Greenville. Simply great wings.
Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from you. Ain't no mountain high enough.
And we are live from the stage of the Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas. It is Friendlee Live, brought to you each and every Wednesday by Platinum Chevrolet Cadillac, downtown Terrell, Texas, and Henley Auto Supply right here in Greenville, Texas. Thank all of you out there today. Thank you, that streaming audience, for supporting us the way you do. And we want to say one thing that he says it all the time, I say it all the time. Remember, shop local because the merchants need it, but would you put your hands together for these entertainers that have taken care of you today? Marshal, Allen, Bailey, Cowgirl, Janey, Marshal, Jarvis, Kevin, I always call him Friedman, and the Rev, Matthew Middleton. Let's play it out. All right.
This is the Cowboy National Anthem, the state song where I come from. Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. Home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. Then give me a land where the bright diamond sands flow leisurely down the stream, where the lily white swan swims gracefully along like a maid in a heavenly dream. How often at night, when the heavens are bright from the light of the flickering stars, have I stood there amazed and asked as I gaze if their glory exceeds that of ours. Everybody now. Home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope Okay, wait a minute. Hold it. Y'all ain't Methodist, are you? This is the Cowboy National Anthem. Whenever you sing Home on the Range, you need to beller it out with pride. Y'all remind me of a bunch of Baptists at a charismatic convention. Man, you're really having a good time, but you don't want that guy to know about it. Home on the Range, help me out one more time. Are you ready? Home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. Woo!
Blue Shadows again?
What do you think? Have we got time for one more song? Wait a minute, hold it. All right, one more. Well, the other Marshal thinks we ought to do Blue Shadows again.
Oh, you want, no, he's talking about weakness.
Oh, that's my weakness. Let's do that one. That's my weakness now. Okay.
Oh, my.
We're going to do a repeat. Not because we're out of songs, because I need to work Janey a little harder.
He's got eyes of blue. I never cared for eyes of blue, but he's got eyes of blue.
And that's my weakness now. She's got curly hair. I never cared for dimpled cheeks, but she's got dimpled cheeks. That's my weakness now.
Oh, my. Oh, me.
Oh, me. Well, it should be good, it would be good, but oh, golly gee.
He likes to bill and coo. I never cared to bill and coo, but he likes to bill and coo.
That's my weakness now.
I like a gentleman,
I told you I wasn't no gentleman.
but I like a gentleman.
Well, that's your problem now. I like curly locks.
I told you I don't have curly locks.
Yeah, but honey, you can buy a Tony in a box.
That's my problem now. Oh, my. Oh, me.
Oh, me. Well, it should be good, it would be good, but oh, golly gee. She likes to bill and coo. I never cared to bill and coo, but she likes to bill and coo. That's my weakness now.
He likes a long good night. I've never had a long good night, but he likes a long good night. That's my weakness now.
She likes rainy days. I never cared for rainy days, but she likes rainy days. That's my weakness now.
Oh, my.
Oh, me. Well, it should be good, it would be good, but oh, golly gee. She likes to bill and coo. I never cared to bill and coo, but she likes
likes to bill and coo. That's my weakness now.
Oh,
That's my weakness now.